Silvervale posted today saying, "This is a post I never thought I would have to make, but our beloved communities deserve to know. My brother at Con Zetsu has passed away. He was our whole world, and now a giant piece of it is missing. Please check on your loved ones and take depression seriously. You never know what will be your last moment with them. Life can change in a second. The world you know disappears forever. Nothing is guaranteed. Not time, not long nights spent together gaming and laughing, not the people you love. So please love louder, appreciate deeper, make your love known, because what feels so normal today could be something you desperately wish for tomorrow." Genuinely so sad. Horrible situation. Somebody is in pain, is in mourning. Everybody's giving them their condolence. It hits hard too, because as I was reading this, it's funny because my mom was inserting herself into like my family activities on Sunday, and she was like, "Can I come too?" And I read this and I was like, yeah, of course. Like, it's true. It's a good message that you need to cherish the time you have with the people that you love. Life is not just about, you know, streaming or watching streams or playing video games. There's important stuff that you need to care about, because time is limited. And I think I've been really conscious of that in the past few months. Hell, even in the past year. Which is why I'm trying to have a better work-life balance. At the end of the day, we just don't want to end up with any regrets, right? Like, that's the goal, is to live your life and then at the end of it look back and be able to tell yourself, I live without any regrets because I did the right thing. Like, I did what mattered to me. Now, however, somebody decided to shit on all of that. And this Layna virus account QRT the Silvervale post and said if you actually cared enough about him, he wouldn't be dead right now. Which is such a genuinely awful thing to say to somebody. And also, while repping Layna's name and PFP. Like, this is... Never have I been so angry seeing something like this. And this... I don't know why on the internet, every time somebody shares something personal, there's going to be an idiot that's ready to take advantage of it and to punch down like this on somebody that's already down, on somebody that's already grieving. When I shared that my uncle passed away, some horrible, bad faith people, we all know who they are, also decided to use that against me. And we've seen it happen again and again. For example, with Neanners, where there was awful people that desecrated her brother's grave. That was a long time ago, but that still stuck with me because this is something that I would never even wish on my worst enemy. You know what I mean? And coming from a virus account, which are self-proclaimed super fans account, it's disgusting. It's actually disgusting. You don't know nothing about her circumstance. You don't get to pass judgment like this. And the fact that they always pause as being morally right while creating pain is like such a weird dichotomy for me. Saying if you actually cared enough about him, he wouldn't be dead right now, and being just so genuinely awful. Oh yeah, or those people that took shots at Shonda when each of her family... Yes, I remember when she also lost her family member and her mom. That was awful too. But yeah, on the internet, every single thing you share... So you have to be super careful about what you share, because every single thing that people think they can use against you, they will. However, that doesn't make it alright. And it will never make it alright. Now, let's talk about the virus accounts for a little bit. There are some totally normal virus accounts that behave properly. There's been a couple virus accounts that have been problematic. Layna herself had a little altercation with a virus account called the Layna Lazar virus, and at first, she was very excited about them. However, in March, so that wasn't long ago, 2 months ago, she replied to one of their posts where she said, "I said this today as I've seen a lot of uncomfortable things you were posting, such as wanting to goon to people. sexualizing others, being glad someone died. Those are the things across the board I was uncomfortable with, and I feel that's okay to express as you have my name on your account. I'd previously spoken with you about this, letting you know I was uncomfortable, but unfortunately this is not the first time. And to be clear, this is not the same account, guys. She was replying to another account. This is another one. They're two completely separate instances. However, it's a similar problem that Layna has already publicly addressed. And she goes on to say, I tried to handle this privately, so a little bit bummed to see you use this as means to bring it to the public. So while we're here, I suppose I'll say, VTubers, if you have a fan account or virus account that makes you uncomfortable, it's okay to let it be known to them if they do something that weirds you out a bit. I don't really remember the context of why she replied that to him. Like, he deleted the post, so I can't see it anymore. And then we have, like, see, for example, a Shy Lily virus account has always behaved properly. When I made my Ocean well, I guess not, because they said they made Shy Lily uncomfortable once. When I made my Oshi uncomfortable, I immediately checked myself and shaped up. I never want to make my Oshi uncomfortable. I appreciate her too much to do that to her. And I 100% agree with you, Layna. And Layna says, actually was talking about this account with my mods. You're a great example of a great fan account, and I appreciate seeing that. So it seems that actually Layna thinks that the Shelly Virus account is behaving in a proper way, in a way that's representing their Oshi and who they're repping. There's a Suisse Virus account in the replies, the Megalodon Virus. Megalodon Virus, I think, also had some... I think there was some issues with a Megalodon Virus account at one point. I don't know if it's this one or another one. Doesn't the Shelly Virus account pick fights with the crazy Cinder Glazer? Honestly, I'm not sure. But I agree with the fact. I don't know if it's this fan account or another one because there's too many of them and they get confusing. But I know that a good fan account should just spread positivity and not argue on their Oshi's behalf. It should just be like memes, glazing your, you know, the VTuber you're repping, and trying to get viral posts. Like the Kson Virus account is pretty good, no? I think I follow them because they always post like Kson stuff. Like, you're not supposed to interject your opinion in your virus account. You're not supposed to get into the trenches and start arguing with people. You're bringing down the mood. Bad vibes, man. There was a previous Meg virus that got bullied out of the Discord for defending Chacha's billion joke and rebranded to someone who was okay with humor? Really? I don't have a Rima virus account. But there's a bunch of people saying what a fucking dog should take. A guy I knew and served with self-deleted, leaving behind his wife and kid. No one knew about it for 12 hours after it happened because he didn't show up for roll call. No one saw it coming because one of the most liked people on post. And it's true, like sometimes people that genuinely struggle with depression, you will never know about it because they don't show signs. The dude was also one of the people that actually helped me out of my depression and was there to help me when I had almost succumbed to become an alcoholic because of that same depression while I was serving. His untimely end affected all of us, and there was not a damn thing any of us could have done to stop it. There was also another incident that happened just before I got into that post where one of the security forces guys got his weapon from the armory and went into the bathroom right before guard mount happened and pulled the trigger. Neither of these instances were people that showed any public signs of distress that would have caused anyone to have thought that they were going to do that. I think this is a good post because it showcases there's also a lot of like survivor guilt that happens when people unalive around them, and this post, I think it's a good one because it debunks a lot of the misinformation and the guilt that some people feel around these incidents. As for the virus, the Layna virus account that replied to the Silvervale post mocking her, we actually found out from our Discord server and by checking the name that it used to be a Virus Bao account that rebranded. It used to be Virus Bao, and they tweeted at Kitsunero, which is one of the VTubers that are my friend. Luckily, Iron Mouse won't live long. So they were always very gross. Yeah, what the fuck? Disgusting. Like, I don't know if this is a troll or whatever. I found out Okay, I'll tell you about this phenomenon later. Actually, there's a name for this. But also, we were looking at the replies in their account. Okay, this is a little bit too zoomed in. But they keep tweeting like disgusting stuff. So Mamavelle here tweeted, "I just received a contribution toward birthday tattoo from Booker Vietnam. Thank you so much." And then they replied, "You're a terrible mother for not caring enough about your son. You shouldn't have favored Silvervale so much he felt like a failure." What the fuck is wrong with this person? Like, actual mental illness. Somebody unplug his computer. Gross, gross, gross. And then it's like, we were like, this sounds like some 4chaner. We were trying to look, and we found this 4chan post, because there's actually been a few forum posts about Silvervale's message. And there was like this one post that kind of sounded like him. So and they're also blaming her for doing that post. So this post here says, "Something like a family member passing away is a mental breakdown territory, especially someone blood related who has been with you throughout your life. Rather, if he was a good or bad brother." The time took her write off 3 paragraphs about it in perfect grammar 2 days after his last post, then sobbing uncontrollably from using the internet for weeks or even months make me smell BS in the air. 2. A mother losing a daughter or son is unimaginable, far, far, far worse mental breakdown territory than having time to go on Twitter to go retweet your daughter's post. At best, I think her quote-unquote brother might have found his job or dream job and quit VTubing, so Silvervale had to go score some social media points that he died. I don't know why people always have to attribute everything to malice and lies. Schizo behavior. Sigh. I mean, does it cost so much to just not be an asshole? Being nice costs nothing. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to this virus account. I feel like he's gonna get reported to hell. There's 3 likes on this. I don't know who the fuck liked this, by the way. The 3 schizos. It's so unhinged. And yeah, people handle loss in very different ways. His 3 alt accounts. Probably, it's literally his 3 alt accounts. Yeah, we don't claim him. He's not part of the VTubing community, that's for sure. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And I'll see you in the next video.